Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an exciting video. We are going to be doing a get ready with me, to be fair, which I never do. We're going to be doing skin on camera, we're going to be doing cheeks on camera, we're going to be doing eyes on camera, and yeah, it's going to be a fun old time. We're going to chat spooky times, we're going to chat Taylor Swift. You'll get there. It ties in, you'll get there, don't worry. But we're going to be playing with the LA Splash Classic Horror LA Splash Presents Classic Horror palette. This gorgeous all matte palette. I've done a first impressions and a 3 looks one palette on my channel about 2 years ago. If you want to search this palette on my page, you can find those videos. And I just felt like playing with it again this year. I felt like busting it out. It's been a while, so I wanted to bust it out again. And can I just say, this look, feeling her, yeah. So shocked at how this came from this. Although this is a beautiful palette, but I was just not expecting it to be this from this. I was just not expecting it today. So, and we've got multi-chrome liner and we've got a green lip. As always, I love a green lip in October. But yeah, we're just getting into all the warm and cozies and gonna chat some movies. We're gonna chat some things I'm going to in October and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. Just before we get into the get ready with me, my Instagram is linked down below where I post all my up close eye pictures, full face pictures of all my looks, and my TikTok is down there for a little bit of extra spooky content, so go give both of those a follow. And yeah, that is all I need to talk about in the beginning because we're going to be chatting away for the video. Could be a bit of a longer tutorial because we're doing skin as well. So let's get into the tutorial for this masterpiece. Okay, so we're going to do full get ready with me. We're going to do skin and everything together. I've only got moisturizer on and nothing else. We're going to even start with primer today. I'm kind of feeling like a red to orange with a pop of green on the eye, and then like a fun multi-chrome eyeliner and highlighter actually as well, to be fair. But to start, I'm going to take the Too Faced Hangover primer, this guy here, to pop it on my face just to give me nice hydration. I find this primer quite cooling as well and just gives a really nice simple base for everything to go on to. Like, it's not too glossy or glowy, thank you Mr. Motorbike, but it just gives a nice base for everything to go on to. I feel like a lot of skin types can probably use this. Just give you a nice kind of glow. It just gives a really lovely texture, like there's a bit of a grip to it as well, so your makeup will last. So onto foundation, we're going to use the Zoeva Authentic Skin Foundation in 020C, which is basically like NC10 for MAC. That's kind of how I always reference my colours. And I'm going to take that on a NYX, what are you, 04 brush, which is just like a big stippling brush, rounded kind of stippling brush. We're just going to pop that on all over. Feels weird doing my skin on camera. I have done it before. I've done get ready with me's before, but I don't do them often. So let me know if you enjoy these, because I don't know, it's quite nice. There's Mr. Motorbike again. But I just thought I'll do a little bit spooky get ready with me with a palette that I haven't used in a while. That's a spooky palette, and I've no reason to kind of do like first impressions on it, obviously, because I've already done that. So I was like, let's just do a get ready with me. We'll just do another look with it. I'm going to do that with a few of my palettes this year. I've already done one, I think, with the It's Freaking Bats, but I want to do that with a few of them this year. Okay, we're super glowy. I love this foundation, by the way, but I mean, I'm very all one colour right now, but we'll add more colour back in a few minutes. I'm going to take my Zoeva Authentic Skin Perfector Retouch Concealer in 020 as well to match. And I'm just going to pop that around areas that I want a little bit of coverage. Around the eyes, kind of up here, I have a little breakout happening, a bit over here, a bit of scarring, all the areas. And you're going to find this weird. I've done this on camera as well, but I know a lot of people always find it weird, but I just use my finger to blend in my concealer. I never use a brush on myself. I do on other people. If I'm doing someone else's makeup, I'll always use a brush because I've no problem using my hands because they're always clean on other people, but I find it's less scary around the eyes if I use a brush, so I just do that. But on myself, I like just my fingers because I just get right in there and the heat off my finger melts it in, but it keeps all the coverage on the skin. Just patting it in. You don't want to rub it because you'll rub it back off. So I want to do a few get ready with me's because I want to kind of chat away about random things that kind of pop into my head, things that I'm going to do this month, things that you guys are up to. Let me know down below what you guys are up to this month, and are you enjoying spooking season this year? Because I am. I'm having a lot of fun filming it, even though this is kind of pre-filmed. I'm filming it in September, but because I had a week off at the end of September, and I always take the week of Halloween off as well, but I usually take a week off in September to pre-film for Halloween. Hasn't always worked out in the last 2 years because I found it very hard to get used to being back in work after COVID and trying to keep up with doing YouTube and kind of putting more dedication into YouTube than I did before. But I think this year I'm gonna do it. I think so. It's currently the 28th of September as I'm filming this. I'm full on in my spooky feels, by the way, don't get me wrong. For me, spooky season starts September 1st. But I am filming it now. And I'm coming, it's Thursday, so I'm coming towards the end of my week off. I'm back on work on Sunday. And I filmed 7 videos already. And I'm still, like, I'm filming 2 today, this one and another one after this. And then tomorrow I'm going to film another video. And I may take the day off on Saturday and just edit. But yeah, it'll be just a matter of me getting everything edited after that. I do plan on having 17 videos this year. Okay, I'm getting ghostier and ghostier as we go. But now we're going to powder. I'm going to use my all-time fave, my Inglot loose powder. This is forever my favourite powder so far. And I'm using all powder cheek products. So I'm just going to powder my whole face just to get rid of any excess shine. I use the shade number 12 in this powder, by the way. And I'm just taking a Real Techniques. I think this is called a blush brush, but it's just a giant powder brush for me. And just lightly, I like to be set. I like for you to touch my face and not have makeup come off. But I don't like to be like super massive. I do like a bit of setting spray at the end to help kind of bring a bit of glow back to the face and all that kind of stuff. Plus your natural oils end up coming out during the day anyway. So I like, well, mine do anyway. I let them do their thing. And I'm going to do all my cheeks and everything now as well, just to get them done. Because this is, if I was doing makeup outside of YouTube, this is how I would normally do it. I sometimes leave my cheeks to the end so you can see the full look together. But we're going to do it all together today. So I'm going to take my bronze duo from Juvia's Place. I'm going to take this lighter shade. This is the lightest duo, and I'm going to take the lighter shade as well. And this is a Bobbi Brown, what are you? Precise blending brush. I don't know how precise that is, but it's a good brush for bronzer because it just fits the cheek nice. I just like to kind of stipple it on and then give it a little blend. So things I'm getting up to this month, editing for the rest of my life apparently. It's fun. I complain, but it is fun. I do love, my favorite part is filming the video. I do enjoy editing it when I get into it, but I'm such a big procrastinator that getting me in the zone takes a lot. But once I'm in the zone, I love it and I get it done. I love ticking it off my box, my little to-do list of things that I love that. And I love hitting upload. I love hitting upload. When I hit upload, I'm like, yes, that's another one off the list. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be doing, filming and editing for spooky season to try and get it all done for you guys. I'm going to try my hardest to get it all done. And just bronzing the side of my nose as well. Other things I'm getting up to, I have a wedding. I've already been to that wedding now that this video is up, but I have a wedding to go to on the 8th of October. My friend's wedding that I used to work with, that I'm really good friends with. I'm just going to see afters of the wedding. It's not like the full-on wedding, because it's a smaller wedding, so she's only inviting a certain amount of people to the actual wedding, and then everyone else go to the party afterward, which suits me fine. I love a party. My friend will be having a Halloween party on the weekend of Halloween, the 28th, I think he's having it on, which is going to be fun. I've already got my costume picked out. I could probably, will I say what it is? No, I won't. I'll keep that a secret. I'm still trying to decide what my boyfriend's going to dress up as. That's a nightmare. He's always a difficult one to try and pick a costume for. Usually he just lets me pick, which is still kind of difficult because I don't know what to pick for him, and it's usually me going to do the makeup, obviously, because I mean that's my job. That's what I do, what I love to do as well. So I always try to pick things that I can do. He's obsessed with the Cyberpunk game right now, so we're trying to figure out a way to do Cyberpunk, which will be easy enough to do, but he does kind of want it to light up, and I don't know how to get that to work, and I'm not good at making things like that, so I'm trying to figure out that. So if you have any tips on that, let me know. I'm just going to go in with some blush. I'm going to use Dandelion from Benefit. Not the spookiest blush in the world by any means, but just something soft because there's going to be a lot of colours going on in the eyes. And this is a 168 from MAC. Just a little bit of colour on the cheeks. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. I'm doing a Resident Evil character, if that gives you any hint as to what I'm doing. We're planning on going to the Nightmare Realm. I don't know if any of you guys are from Ireland. You probably know what that is. So there's 2 here. There's Pharmaphobia, which we did 2 years ago, which was so much fun. It was still kind of in the midst of COVID, so you couldn't do a lot of the indoor stuff, but all the outdoor stuff you could do. You're basically down in a farm, and there's different haunted houses and people chasing you and all. It's fun, very fun. I love a haunted house. This year we're doing the Nightmare Realm, which is more kind of indoor, and I feel like it's going to be a lot more interactive. Like I've heard you have to crawl through tunnels and do all these different things and get put into like a morgue and everything. I feel like it's going to be a lot more interactive, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm trying to pick a day for that as well. Okay, so before I do my highlighter, I just want to set my face with some setting spray because I do like my face to be set with setting spray and then put my highlighter on after. Don't ask, I feel like the highlighter just sticks better that way. So I'm going to do that and do my brows, and then I will come back, we'll do highlighter and then start the eyes. Okay, so brows are on. I just used my MAC Shape and Shade brow tint for my brows and the Gimme brow from Benefit in shade 2. This is in the shade Fling, and I just use that to create my nice brow. My face is still a little bit damp from the setting spray, so I'm just going to pop on my eyeshadow primer. This is my MAC 24-Hour Extend Eye Base, one of my favourites. We're not going to use any glitter primer in this look because we're not doing any shimmer. We're doing all matte. The only shimmer is going to be my inner corner highlight, which is going to be my face highlight, but I'm also putting a matte shade in there as well. And my multi-chrome liner. That's really all. So I always prime all the way up to my eyebrow and along my lower lash as well with that, because there's no colour to it. I just pop it all the way up to cover the whole eye so it doesn't crease or anything like that on me. Okay, so now I'm going to do my highlighter, my face highlighter. This is my Kaleido Space Age highlighter in the shade Prophecy, which is a multi-chrome. It kind of goes from like a orangey kind of gold to a green, and we're just going to pop that. You only need a little bit because she's pigmented. So just a little bit down the nose as well. But I wanted this shade because it has that green in it. And we are going to use a little pop of green in this look. Oh, she's lovely. So now what we're going to do is take our gorgeous LA Splash Classic Horror. This is the outer sleeve and this is the actual packaging. I love this palette so much. It's an all matte palette, which I don't always go for. But this is a here. Oh, she's not going to do well in the light. I'm going to aim it like this. I want to use this burgundy shade as like my main lid colour, maybe blend it with this and then blend it out with a little bit of this one, and then use, which one? This one, this green, as my inner corner highlight. I think that's what we're going to do, and I think that'll go well with the multi-chrome as well. So to start, I'm going to take a BB205 brush, which is like a flat, slightly fluffy brush. I'm going to take the shade Nightmare, which is that burgundy shade, just to get that on the lid. And we're just going to pop that all over the lid, making sure it's nice and even all the way up to where the crease is, because then we can start blending from there. With, as I said, this is going to be the focus of the look. Well, the focus is actually going to be the multi-chrome liner, but the focus of the shadows of this look is going to be this shade. It's been about 2 years since I've actually used this palette on my channel. I've dipped into it the odd time for like general looks, but like my own personal life. I'm not going to start blending that just yet. There's a little bit of fallout, but we'll tidy that up in a while. I'm hoping that by pre-filming a lot for October, I get to enjoy my spooky season with like lots of movies, lots of horror movies. I'm going to do a horror movie tag this month as well. In fact, if I have time, I'm heading up to my boyfriend's tonight, but if I have time before I head up there, I will film that today. But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to do that. I'm like, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I do cross stitching, which I'm hardcore cross stitcher. And I get addicted to that, so I want to be able to do that, because I haven't been able to do any of that this week because I've been trying to film those and get a lot of work done. So if I can do that, then I'll be very happy. I have a really weird urge to watch The Muppets Haunted Mansion. I don't know why. It's on Disney Plus if you're looking for it. I don't know why I want to watch it, but I do. Okay, now I'm going to take that same shade on a e.l.f. C brush, which is like a very dense flat brush, and we're going to run that along the lower lash, very close to the lashes. Some of the movies that I definitely want to watch this year will be the likes of, well, I have my classics every year that I watch. I always watch The Exorcist because that's like my #1 scariest movie that petrified me. So I have a very big attachment to that movie. It is playing in cinema actually next week, which I'm going to try and talk my boyfriend into watching it because he hates horror movies. It's our one clash in our relationship. He hates horror movies. I adore them. We have to compromise and I usually win. And we did only recently watch it because I had an urge to watch it. And now it's in cinema, so I kind of regret watching it that time. So now he's probably not going to want to watch it again. But anyway, I always watch that. I always watch the original Halloween because that just gives you all the Halloween vibes. I will always watch Beetlejuice, which I just watched recently. I'll watch weirdly Monster House. I don't know what it is about that. I love Hubie Halloween as well, has become something that I do really like to watch. When I first watched it, I was like, this gives me the warm and fuzzies, that kind of the Hocus Pocus kind of vibe does. Not as good, nowhere near as good as Hocus Pocus, but I'll always watch Hocus Pocus though. And now I have the second one to watch that, so I usually watch that. While I'm chatting away, I'm going to go in with 13th, which is the more red shade, and that's going on a BH Cosmetics number 6 from the Rose Gold set, which is like their, I think it's a smaller fluffy brush from that collection. I'm going to use that to blend around the edge of that burgundy. And here's Mr. Motorbike again. You hear that? They just go up and down my street. It's very annoying. And do you know what the worst is? It's Christmas. So these guys are not the best of people. Let's just say that. They go up and down my road on Christmas because one year they got the dirt bikes. So they definitely shouldn't be allowed to drive around. Not the way they do anyway. And then every year they get petrol or diesel or gas or whatever you get for those bikes for Christmas. And at 5 a.m. Christmas morning every year they are out, up and down the road, up and down all the roads, even my road because mine's off the main road, all around every year for the past 10 years. I'm just going around and softening all that out. Back to the movies anyway that I want to watch. So ones that I want to watch this year are Malignant. I know some people said it wasn't great, but I'm curious. I want to see it. I want to watch more of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise because I've seen the first two. I hated the second one. I enjoy the first one. I do enjoy what it is. I prefer the remake. We'll move past what I just said there. Please don't kill me. I do. I'm kind of the same with Friday the 13th. I prefer the remake. I only watched the remake there recently with my boyfriend as well. I talked him into watching that with me. And I've seen the one that came out last year. I want to watch more of them. I want to kind of get all the nitty gritties. I want to watch like the prequels and Leatherface and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I want to just get a bit more into that because I've seen all the Nightmare on Elm Streets. I've seen all the Friday the 13th. I've seen all of the Halloween movies. Haven't seen all of the Texas Chainsaws. Okay, so blend that up high. But hey ho, here we are. I'm going to take, this is a Real Techniques shading brush. I'm going to take that same shade 13th and we're going to just smudge out the lower lash a little bit as well. So what movies are you guys going to watch? Is there anything else on my list? I've seen Talk to Me. I actually went to a preview evening of that, which was very fun. I'm really not fussed on seeing The Nun 2 because the first one I hated. Oh, I didn't hate it, it was fine, but it just wasn't what I was expecting after going to see The Conjuring 2. Conjuring 2 was actually me and my boyfriend's first official date, and it petrified him. And he only brought me to see it because he knew I loved horror movies and he was trying to impress me. Now he doesn't have to impress me anymore, so he doesn't have to watch as many horror movies. But he was terrified of The Nun. Oh my god, it scared him so bad. So he will not watch that. I'm obviously going to go see The Exorcist when it comes out. Let's chat about that actually. That's something I want to discuss. So, we all know Miss T Swift had her Eras tour this year. We all know it was very successful and everyone wants to go. And not everyone got to go see it. And I appreciate that. I do. There's many concerts I didn't get to go to. But I got over it. You are no more entitled to go to a concert than anyone else. It doesn't matter how big of a fan you are still no more entitled than anyone else. If someone else got a ticket, good for them. Okay? We'll do that and we'll move past that. I'm talking about Coldplay here as well. Talking to you guys. While I go on this rant, I'm going to take the shade Psycho, which is kind of a yellowy orange shade. I'm going to take a little bit of that on a 6SS from Inglot, just to kind of fluff around the edge of the red here, just to get a bit more gradient going on here. Anyway, let's get back to the rant. So, The Exorcist Believer, the new Exorcist movie, is coming out in October. And it was supposed to come out on Friday the 13th. That's a big day for me. Friday the 13th, I will always watch a Friday the 13th movie. Whichever one. Usually the remake. Or Jason Lives. Love that one. Or the second one. Love the second one as well. Or Freddy vs. Jason. Love him. Anyway, I'll usually watch one of them, which is good. Okay. It's coming out Friday 13th, Exorcist, The Believer, which is a big deal because, as I said, Exorcist is one of my favourite, probably if not my favourite horror movie ever made. And then Miss T Swift decides to make a movie about her Eras tour. I'm gonna get like bashed about this. Anyway, I need to get this out here. So now, because she's bringing it out on Friday the 13th, all the movie makers are like, well, we're not going to make any money from our movies if we bring it out those days. So we're going to have to push our movie back or forward. So now it's coming out like the week before, which is great because I get to see it a bit earlier. I get that. But that's not the point. I wanted to go see it Friday the 13th. I'm being a spoiled brat. But anyway, I'm just not happy about it. Okay? I wanted to go see it on Friday the 13th. I wanted my spooky day. This is getting blended up. Oh, hi. Hi. I'm far out as well. But I love it. I love it so much. I'm blending that with the same brush along my lower lash as well, just to soften that out. Actually, now that I think about it, my boyfriend's watched a lot of horror movies this year. So we went to see Scream 6, which he loved. Oh my god, he got so hyped about that movie. We went to see Scream 5 last year, but he got so hyped about Scream 6. Wow. Like, he was so into it, which I loved. It made me so excited. I don't think we went to see any other horror movies, but we watched, like, Us. We watched Friday the 13th Remake. We watched The Exorcist. I feel like there was something else we watched, but I can't remember now what it was. So, yeah. Normally I only get 2 horror movies out of a year. I usually get one on my birthday. No, like, seriously. I usually get one on my birthday. Around that's my birthday, I always pick a horror movie. Well, I let him pick, because I'll watch whatever horror movie is going. And then I'll watch one on Halloween, because I have to. Well, I'll watch them all day, but he'll watch one with me on Halloween. That's the compromise we've come to. Okay, there's still some fallout, which I'll probably tidy up under the eyes a little bit and reblend under there in a while. But now I want to do my inner corner. So we're going to take Madness, the green. And we're going to take that. It doesn't really matter what brush we take, because I'm just going to pack this on. So I'm taking a pointed crease brush from Makeup Geek, which looks massive, which kind of is. But anyway, it's clean. So here we are. It's usually how I pick my brushes. Whatever's clean, and we'll do the job. And I'm going to pop that on my inner corner for a bit of weird contrast. And we'll add a bit of shine over top of that, because I don't love a matte inner corner on me. I don't think it suits me. I don't think it suits my skin texture that I have in there. So I like to... If I'm going to do matte, I'll pop my face highlight on top. Or like if my only option is matte, I will pop something on top. Even though this is definitely not my only option in this palette, but I just wanted something a bit weird in here. So now I'm going to take that same brush and a little bit of my face highlight, because it has that green to orangey shift, which will go great with this. And that's going to go on my inner corner over top of that green. So I have this green background with this like gorgeous sparkle on top. Okay, so just zoomed you guys in a little bit so you can see this. I'm taking another Unearthly Cosmetics liquid liner, the Immortal liquid liners. This is in the shade Jinx, and it's going to be like a multi-chrome liner. So what I'm thinking of doing is a line through the crease. I honestly hate doing these. I love how it looks. I hate doing it because I just get very stressed doing it. Okay, so bear with me, and I may speed this up because I'm gonna probably not breathe through any of this. Just a little like swoopy swoop through the crease. I think that's fun. And it reflects burgundy, reds to kind of copper, and then green. So it's literally all the shades in the eye. And I just couldn't wait to use this palette, because this is the look I had planned for it. And then use this eyeliner with it. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Now, the even tougher part. I have to do the other way. So, hold your breath. Okay, they're not completely even. But they're even enough. We're going to leave it there, okay? And I love these. They do not transfer. They do not move. I swatched this on my hand a few hours ago to make sure this is what I wanted to use. And she does not budge. Like, she doesn't even crack. She doesn't do nothing. So I'm very happy with this. And I've just been needing an excuse to use this shade. So I'm very happy I have this now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump off. I'm going to just pop some mascara and some liner on my waterline. I think I'm going to use like a chartreusey kind of colour on my waterline to give a tie in to the green. And then we'll pick a nice lip. Oh, maybe green. I have a green. Let me do that, and I will come back and I'll show you what I use on the rest of the face. Okay, so this is how I finish off the look. I love this look. Oh my god, I'm so happy with how this turned out. I was kind of just thinking like, I'll do a quick little get it ready with me little burgundy smoky eye. Once I added the green on, I was like, ooh. Then I did the liner on up here. Oh, then I put my lash on and I was like, oh my god, there she is. And then I remembered I had this lip and I was like, you're gonna go very well. So I am so happy with how this look turned out. This is so me. Totally gonna wear something like this into work one of the days. I love it. So to finish off the eyes, I just used my NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick in the shade Chartreuse Flash. Oh, couldn't get those words out there. I just popped that on the waterline just to tie in with how the shimmer looks on the green on the inside. My mascara is my Clinique High Impact Mascara, and my lashes are super full. These are the Cash Beauty Legend lashes. And they're just so full, but they're not so long that they cover up the liner. They still show off the liner really nice, but they just add this like, I'm going to take over the world kind of makeup. That's what this is. For the lip, I went in with my Stone lip liner just to line my lips, give it a little bit of definition around the edge. Doesn't alter the colour at all, it just gives me an extra bit of definition. And then for the lip, I went in my Unearthly Cosmetics Satin Liquid Lipstick in the shade Mandy, which looks more kind of mustardy in the tube, but once it's on, it's more green khaki. I do really want the Black Moon Cosmetics Hazel, but if I didn't get it, I kind of have it. I love this. So that's our little get ready with me. I just wanted to play with her again. I love this palette so much. It was my first ever spooky palette that I ever bought. First one, because when this was out, there was no spooky palettes. Once this came out, the Lunar Moonspell palette came out. When that came out, then like Shroud came out with It's Freaking Bats. They already had Arcana, which was kind of a spooky vibe. And then they had Halloween, and now it's constant. Now it's great. There's too many things almost, because I haven't got time to use them all. But I'm currently waiting on, well, I'm hoping I got it. If so, I'm waiting on it's the day before the launch of the Scream palette, as I'm filming this, from Glamlight Cosmetics, and I'm buying the whole collection if I can get it. So I'm waiting on that. And that will hopefully, if it arrives on time, come at the end of the month. We'll see. But yeah, I just wanted a little spooky get ready with me, and I have a couple others. I'm going to use my Crazy in Love palette again. I'm going to use my Halloween palette again. And I think there was another one. No, that was kind of it. Just those two other ones of get ready with me's that I'm going to do, because I've already done my It's Freaking Bats palette. So yeah, I can't get over how much I love this look. I'm so happy. I just thought this was going to be we'll do a video. But yeah, I'm going to wear this more. Yeah. Gives me a reason to use this palette all the time now that I know I can achieve this with it. So I want to know down in the comments below, what are you getting up to this month? What's your spooky plans for the month? If you're into spooky season, you should be, because you're watching my stuff. And what are you feeling about spooky season this year on my channel? How are you feeling about all the videos going? How are they going? I don't know yet, because this is still September. They haven't gone up yet. So let me know down in the comments what you think and what you're going to be up to. If you did like this video, give me a big thumbs up down below. It's the quickest, simplest and easiest way to give me a little bit of support to get me around to more people, and also let me know that you like the video, and I will continue to do many more. Don't forget to subscribe down below to see more get ready with me's, more spooky palettes, more spooky things, Halloween tag, a bit of everything going on, and yeah, it's all happening this month. And as I said in the beginning, my Instagram is linked down below, where you can post all my up close eye pictures, full face pictures of all my looks, currently in spooky season on there as well, and go follow my TikTok down below for a little bit of extra content as well. So I think that's everything for me, guys. Thank you for joining me while I get ready for an evening of editing. An evening of going to my boyfriend's and editing. So yeah, thanks for checking in and checking out some more spooky content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.